Some people like to breathe air. I like to smoke weed.
What's going on, y'all? This is the Put the Weed in the Bag podcast. My name is MJP Lovo Gang, and to my right,
you already know, legendary Nova.
and then to my left,
Resident himself, baby.
and we in this bitch again and again and again doing the best thing we know how to, and that's this fucking podcast. You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck have we been up to?
Well, there's an unseen force compelling me to say something. Now look, if y'all ain't noticed, these drinks right here, I done started up my own business. I am an independent business owner, okay? Now, these are energy drinks. Exclusive. Talking exclusive, baby.
Exclusive.
You'll only find them right here.
Let's get some air horns right now. Exclusive.
Fucking talking about.
Talking about.
Put the weed in the bag exclusive. You will only find it linked down below on our website. Now, traditionally, in a 12-ounce can like this, well, this one's 8.4. It's just a sample size. This, compared to everything else, this only has 15 calories, 1 carb, 0 sugar, 114 milligrams of caffeine. But look, this is where I blow everyone else out of the water, is in the B vitamins. And that is where you get all of your energy from. We have B3, 140%, B5, 140%, B6, 420%, because put the weed in the bag.
Put the weed in the bag.
Last but not least, B12. Now that's where you're going to get the
Oh my God. What the fuck was that?
Hey, show one more time.
You get, You get 6,960% compared to,
damn.
let's say, Red Bull, they only have 360%. Sugar, they have 38 grams of sugar. Monster, 27 grams, but they only have the 500% of the B12. Look, and you're also taking in so many calories. This, you're not going to...
Zero sugar.
0 sugar, 15 calories, you can't beat it.
Hey, your
Now,
sock. Your sock is on the...
Don't look at my sock. They can't see my sock. Why would you talk about my sock? Look.
now, let's all dive in. Now, this one is called Summit. It's going to taste a lot like Mountain
Heard
Dew.
that? That shit said. What are you talking
No.
about? Go ahead, open it. You got this. I believe in you.
Most
Oh my
energy
God.
drinks.
Right in the mic for him, let him know.
Put your ear to it.
ASMR.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it to the mic.
Hear
I wonder
that
if they can hear
crisp, baby,
That
crisp.
shit sound crisp, boy. What the fuck you
Now,
talking about?
most energy drinks, they say, oh, we taste like this or that. Yeah, it tastes okay, but it tastes like
not
a
like
fucking
this.
bottle of chemicals. This tastes like real deal shit.
I mean, at most, it tastes just like soda.
It
know?
tastes like a Mountain Dew. This is
Yeah.
first class. This is a first
For
class.
somebody
energy
who's
drink.
addicted to Red Bull like me, I could
do this.
Instead. I could trade off on Red Bull and do this.
Fucking
That's
fire.
crazy. That's
Called
crazy.
XS. Or Access.
Summit.
Excess, yeah. And this is the Summit one, because obviously I can't call it Mountain Dew, or they'll fucking rip me to shreds in the courtroom.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let's get a round of applause for Resin for starting his own business.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud of you, nigga. If anybody can start their own business and succeed, it's you. That's amazing. That's dope. You're a real entrepreneur, a real businessman now.
You know?
Speaking about businessman, Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook,
Yeah.
is going to get in the ring, UFC,
With
MMA,
one and only.
With who?
The
Elon Musk,
motherfucking man himself.
Mr.
Elon
Tesla,
Mr.
Mr. SpaceX.
Mr. Space
Do you
XXX.
really think that's gonna go through though?
Yeah, and I hope the winner versus
I don't think so.
Jeff Bezos. I hope the
don't
winner.
think so.
I think it's going. They're both overly down.
Oh,
they
yeah.
both have been on the phone with Dana White. Dana White did an interview and was like, "Yeah, this isn't just talk.
I believe
Both
when
of
I
these
see
people
it.
talk to me, and they
Those
want
look
to."
like two motherfuckers that don't
Not
even
only
look
that,
like they should
nigga,
be in the ring.
they don't even
It's
want.
gonna be a boring ass fight.
Well, first of all, it's gonna be a whole lot of this.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
I know it is.
that's gonna be boring
That's
as
okay.
fuck.
No, that's gonna be fun. Specific.
Oh my
Honest,
God.
it's
He
gonna
said-
be
I'm
fun to
gonna
watch.
watch two
I want to see
motherfuckers.
2 billionaires that shouldn't be in the ring fight. I think that'd be dope.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Somebody's gonna get hit barely, and it's gonna be
I don't know. I
bro.
feel someone gonna die.
no maybe.
Someone's gonna die.
my
Either way,
God.
bro, Dana White has been on the phone with both of these people. So it all started because Mark Zuckerberg said, "Man, I'd fight. Was it?
No, it was Elon.
Elon said
started
that
it.
I'd fight dude. And Mark Zuckerberg tweeted back saying, "Send me location."
Yeah, so pretty much what happened is Elon was going in on Metaverse's, the VR shit. And he was saying something. It really all came down to the word sane. He said no sane person would, try to do this and that. Mark took it to the heart. He's like, you coming at my brand, you coming at my baby. All right, send me location. Whenever Elon said that, he'd be down to fight. And Mark, I can't really speak too much on Elon, but Mark, he knows BJJ.
No,
Brazilian
jiu-jitsu's a
jiu-jitsu.
bitch. And if Elon doesn't train as hard as he can, he's gonna get choked
He's
out.
out of shape.
And not only does he know BJJ and know jiu-jitsu, but he's been training it also. Like he's been in tournaments. Like Mark Zuckerberg is still to this day in tournaments. Nah, I feel like it's gonna be more entertaining than you think.
Oh my God! Boo! Boo! Do something.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's two nerdy ass motherfuckers
That's what I'm saying.
getting in the
Who wants to
fucking ring.
see that?
Look,
I can find two motherfuckers right now on the street that can do it for a lot less.
why haven't they been on the pod?
For a lot less.
Why haven't they been on the pod?
What?
If you can get them, I want them to fight on the pod.
Yeah, okay, we're just gonna set up a ring right here, guys.
No,
Don't
we'll
worry
just
about
move the table back a little bit.
He said just,
And didn't we talk about it? Rock 'em, sock 'em.
Yeah, you do.
Rock 'em, sock 'em.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't move your feet. If you move your
Get
feet,
a
we're
tire.
taking a point.
It's called tire boxing.
Tire box.
Dude,
Have them
literally.
stand in the tires.
Yeah, you literally have one foot in the tire, both people. And you just literally sit there.
I don't know. Somebody gonna end up kicking a nigga. Only one foot has to be in that tire. They gonna kick a nigga. No, but I think this is dope. I think the fact that two billionaires, not millionaires, not they're not just
You
rich
about to say
people.
thousandaires.
I was.
I seen it. I seen that.
I'm like, I can't say thousandaires. Either way, these two people
Yeah, hella money.
have no business being in a UFC ring. None whatsoever. Why the fuck would you? And the fact that they're like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. That's dope for the audience. That's fucking dope.
I'll fight one of them for fucking how much they gonna make, and they don't need it.
They don't want to fight any of us. What are you talking about? They want to fight each other because they both don't know how to fight like that. Well, I don't know. Mark has that jujitsu under his belt. I don't know what. Look up to see what belt Mark Zuckerberg is. Just type in what belt is Mark Zuckerberg. Mike Zuckerberg.
Yeah, weirdo.
I don't know.
All right, well, while this pulls up, who do y'all have your money on?
Oh fuck. See, that's the
I
thing.
got money on a draw.
Yeah.
I got a three-way.
I don't know, dude.
three-way bet.
Elon's built like a tank. You seen that nigga body shape?
Yeah.
That nigga looked like he looked like MODOK off of Marvel. You know
Make
the
a computer just to move his arms.
yeah.
he gonna be
Yeah.
getting played by somebody else. What you talking about? Tesla.
I can see that.
Tesla boxing, the new combat.
See, look.
Oh shit.
It doesn't say what belt he is though.
I mean, is it? It says Master One White Belt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's the Master One White Belt.
No, that's just the division.
It says Zuckerberg won the gold medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the division, which means all of them have to be in that.
No shit. Well, good for him. I think I don't know. Elon's built like a tank, dude. It's scary. It's honestly
he's fat.
scary. I don't know.
He said he's just big.
So he'd probably have to lose some weight because judging from this article, Mark is in the
No, yeah.
featherweight.
You got to be a certain weight. But UFC would most likely, just to get this down, they could have the fight in Las Vegas and do an open weight. Yeah. You know, that it just depends on where the fight takes place. But you can do open weight in. Yeah,
So,
he's 200.
Mark is 5'7", 155, and then Elon's 200, but he's at
That
6'1".
ain't a lot. They can do an open weight or a catch weight. Yeah, it's no. And I'm sure if Elon starts training, he's gonna cut weight. You know, he's not training right now.
Mark is gonna do that spider monkey shit.
Yeah, wrap up
Wrap up around his back and
Wrap his ass up.
I think Elon Musk is gonna do something that I heard about just today. Actually, just today I heard about the military is actually, they have something called the Iron Man Project, where they're actively trying to make an Iron Man suit, an exoskeleton that can lift over 1,000 pounds.
Type shit.
You know, fucking a real Iron Man suit. I feel like Elon's gonna pull out his Iron Man suit
He said he gonna
and fuck that nigga up. Well, what does Mark have? Social media? Elon got spaceships.
Watch, they gonna end up fighting in the metaverse.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
right,
that
boxing in the
would,
metaverse.
that would be fucking hilarious if they said, "Yeah, we gonna fight virtually." That's funny as shit.
But I don't know if y'all realize this, but Mark is obviously Facebook, and Elon, he has control of Twitter. So it's like
Yeah.
the two social medias just
Colliding.
yeah.
Twitter versus Facebook. This is what everybody wanted to see for years. I wanted to see which one was better, Twitter or Facebook. I've been a Facebook motherfucker for the longest. Twitter has not been my shit. I suck at posting on Twitter. I suck at keeping up on Twitter and all that shit, you know?
I don't even mess with Twitter because of that reason. Type shit. I ain't gonna lie. But with them fighting, you think that's gonna determine which one is better?
Yeah.
He said, "Hey,
Oh, yeah.
hey, if Zuckerberg win, I'm just letting y'all know that y'all better go on Facebook
Yeah.
and Facebook.
Y'all better
only."
delete y'all Twitter. I don't need to pay for a check on Facebook. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know how to get a check on Facebook.
They don't. They don't get you a check. You can't get a check on Facebook.
You can buy it.
You can't get a check, I don't think. I've never seen nobody with a check on Facebook. Have you?
I guess you're not on Facebook because there's plenty of checks,
I was
No shit.
you know.
Well,
This man is not on social media platforms.
not like that, I guess. Holy fuck. That's probably why my music hasn't taken off. Speaking of music, me and Resin hit the lab for the first time in a couple years.
Man,
We made some tracks.
yes,
And we
tracks plural.
Three
yes, sir.
of them.
exact.
Well, we didn't finish one. We have just the hook. And the hook that we made, the one that's just the hook is for the podcast. It's the podcast theme song.
Yes,
So
sir.
obviously we're waiting for you, me, and Resin to write a verse, and we're all going to be on this fucking podcast theme song. And it's going to be dope. You're going to hear it every single time you tune into the podcast. Not only that, but we made two other tracks that I'm telling you, we didn't try. We put on the beat. We sat there, tried to freestyle to it. And if it sounded good, we were like, yeah, nigga, put that on there. Put that on there. Do it right now on the mic. Nigga, and we came up with some fire ass shit, bro.
Say shit.
I'm upset that you couldn't make it.
I know.
But
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, but what me and Resin are back in the lab. Round of applause for that.
Hey, back in that motherfucker. Back in tune. The star player.
Back in
Yeah,
fucking
but like,
tune.
it was really one of those sessions where like you just have to be there. The way we were just bouncing off each other. I'd come up with a line, I'd write a line, he'd write another line.
I wish we had more time, honestly. I mean, that session was unmatched with any other session that I've ever done. I wasn't rushing, which is the thing that you do in the studio if you're paying for your time. You rush shit. We didn't have to rush here. We did it right here, right here, in this corner. And and we went nuts. I'm very proud of us, and I can't wait for these tracks to be edited and out to the public. And when they are,
Did it
trust me,
sound
you'll
good
hear
even
it.
like within the corner here?
My nigga, I've been blasting it in my car since we fucking made it. Been blasting it in my car. It's a rough draft.
Yeah, right.
It's not perfect.
Rough.
I hear the flaws, and but it's
right.
all can be fixable in the editing room. So it just has to be mixed and mastered and edited, and it's fucking good. The
Like
song I'm
shit.
thinking about is Real or Not. I'm not gonna say too much about this track, but just know,
You're gonna have to show me. though.
audience,
Bro.
just know.
Man, that was one where like
We're gonna have to
literally-
show you in a whip because it's not the same when it's through a phone or through this TV, nigga. Because we recorded it here, but we didn't have no speakers to play it out loud when we were sitting
Yeah.
there trying to put it
Listen
together.
to it, right.
You know, so it's just I didn't expect it to be all that. I'm like, all right, I can't wait to hear it tomorrow to see what it really sounds
Sounds
like.
like, yeah.
And I was in the car, I was badgering him for that fucking track all day. I was hitting him up, send me it. Yeah, nigga, I'm busy. I'm like, nigga, you playing? And I was on his
At
ass.
this time, you playing, bro.
And he was like, "Oh, you sending off?" I'm like, "Man, come on, stop
Yeah,
playing."
I just fucked with him. I said, you sending me off right now. He's like, you wish.
Yeah, so I sent him a pic of me and my computer and stuff.
You didn't send me a pic. I never got a pic. You just told me. I had to go off of your word.
But anyways, let me walk you through the creative process of Real or Not. So we put on the beat, And then we just started, like just trying to figure out a melody for the hook. And
A lot of humming.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
La, la,
and
la.
MJP, he was sitting there, and then he's humming. He comes up with the melody, and he's like, I just want it to be like something where we ended off. Is it something or not? Man, I can't even remember it right now because I'm high.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I bet. So then I came up with the first couple words to lead up to that part, and then we just started going ping pong with that fucking hook.
Back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth.
And then we got the hook down. We recorded it. We had it ready to go. And then we just started writing verses. And I wrote maybe fucking 3/4 of the verse.
Yeah.
And freestyled the last end of it. And it was amazing.
Type shit.
Fucking spectacular. I'm very happy. I'm glad that I got back in the booth because I haven't been recording in a long time.
Type shit.
I've been fucked up. I have not been in the studio, whether it was financially or mentally, physically, just couldn't get to the studio. Just was not happening. But I had the opportunity, and now it feels amazing again.
Feels good to get back
feels
into
good.
it. I'm already knowing how that is.
So I'm trying to get you on some tracks too, nigga. He's scared of roaches, so go ahead and take that.
Oh my god.
He's afraid he's gonna burn his little fingers and shit.
Oh my god. Hit it with
Yeah, but I'm
control.
very happy with
I
what
know
we
you
was
know
doing.
that.
Not only that, but I'm
I know
very
you know that.
what?
Oh my god. You don't know where I got that from?
Uh.
Oh my god, you got a whole dog.
Oh my god, what?
You know where I got that from?
I might.
Did I do
It's
it?
these little he said, did I do it? No, it's these little motherfuckers. Like they made a movie about them, but they're small and it's
Minions.
the sparkly. Nope.
No.
It's the sparkly dude.
Trolls. I know
Trolls?
exactly. Oh, you ain't
I
talking
haven't
about that
watched
raspy.
Oh my God.
That yellow.
I haven't watched Trolls. My kids never got into
No.
it. No.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they're
My
coming out with a
kid,
new
when
one,
Trolls
too.
came out, my kids were into Toy Story.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, you could still watch Trolls.
Yeah.
I really could have. I could have put it on. Real shit. But I didn't. Speaking about music, since we're on the topic of music, I wanted to talk about a couple tracks that I've been hearing that came out. First of all, I'm going to not touch on this too much because I haven't heard the album, but Young Thug just dropped an album from In Jail.
Okay.
He got a lot of people on it. Drake, Rick Ross, I believe, is another person on the
That's
lineup.
crazy to me. How you can drop a fucking album in jail.
Well, he had a lot of music that just
Already,
needed
right.
verses, like needed people on
That
them,
makes
or
sense.
it wasn't finished, or he thought, oh, this second verse, we can scrap that and put a feature on it.
Yeah.
21 Savage
Type
was on
shit.
this album. They had a bunch of people on this album to just show support to Young Thug,
Right.
I mean, some of the people were showing so much support that they didn't take any money for a feature.
That's gotta be cap.
Drake is one of them. Drake said that he didn't take
Yeah.
any money for a feature yet, and he said,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
He told Young Thug, you owe me one. He tweeted that out. You owe me one, and shared the track.
He always be on some weird shit.
Yeah, but look,
Some
Young
sus
Thug's
shit.
fucked up right now. I wouldn't charge him either, especially if it's my boy or if I
Type
claim
shit.
he's my
Hey,
boy.
If you get out of this situation, just hit me back.
Yeah,
type
when
shit.
you get out or if you get out,
Right.
hit me back. I ain't expecting that shit right now
Right.
though. This is me putting money on your books.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So Young Thug just dropped. I'm not gonna speak on it too much because I haven't even heard one song yet.
But you just know of it.
But I know he dropped it a couple days ago and it's fire as fuck.
Type shit.
The songs that I do know about. You ready for this? I'm gonna go from the least knowing about it to the most knowing about it. So the track that I just heard one time, I didn't listen to it more than once. Joyner Lucas made a song called "Brother" or "My Home." Let me look it up.
Come on, man. Get your.
Broski. That's what it's called, Broski.
That's the
Let me
name
just
of
make
the,
sure.
the track.
Yeah, let me make sure. Hold on.
Well, while he's making sure, there's
It's gonna
a song
take 2
that just
seconds,
came out.
Broski.
Come on.
Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's called Broski. He's basically writing a track about like his homies that were salty that he got on. You know what I'm saying? So he did different takes on it. So, at one part of the song, this
He's
man
always like doing logical
different
shit.
different outlooks
Yeah.
on the same situation. So he had one where his boy was so grateful, you've done more to me than my family, blah blah blah, shit like that. And then that same next verse, this man's talking about how you could do more for me. You could do this and that. Why aren't you doing this and that? You a greedy motherfucker. You selfish and blah blah blah. Yeah, sorry that none of us can get famous like you. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes back doing the same old. And then the
In different,
third
yeah.
little verse, he was like, "Yeah, but I fuck with you. You my nigga. Don't forget that. But you know what I'm saying? It was just cold how he flips.
Every level of.
Are you familiar with Joyner Lucas?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with
Are
how
you?
that goes.
I don't listen to that.
Joyner Lucas is such an intelligent, well put together artist. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. The fact that storyteller that can actually sell records nowadays.
Yeah.
Usually storytellers are done. You think about it. What other storytellers are there right now? J. Cole and Kendrick? This nigga's doing the same shit.
Right. In a
and he's
different
still
way,
selling
like
fucking
real deal.
I feel like he has more of a street feel to it than Kendrick and J. Cole.
Yeah.
Like more of a street, you know what I'm
like
saying?
Poetry.
But he he don't hold back in any aspect. He tells exactly. I fuck with Joyner Lucas heavy. You need to start fucking with him too. I was babysitting. I know you, that's why you said
No, I didn't even fuck
talking
with
shit.
this. But no, I was trying to tell you. I was trying to say about the song. Fucking.
Did you hear it, broski?
No, I haven't heard that song.
It dropped 2 days ago, so I wouldn't expect you to.
But I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, it's cold. On the way home, listen to it. It's deep. It's deep.
Fucking what's his name? Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD and Corday.
That's the next track I was talking about because they dropped it the same day.
Yeah, dude.
So 2 days ago, Broski by Joyner Lucas dropped and Corday and Juice WRLD dropped. Have you heard the song? They take a Eminem beat. I forget what song it is. I forget it.
I don't remember what song, but I know they had Eminem peeking out.
Pop out real quick. I want to know if that was the real Eminem nowadays because he didn't look old
like that. Yeah, I think it might have been because I know Cole Bennett is cool with Eminem.
Oh yeah.
So
so is Corday and so is Juice WRLD. Eminem came out and was like, Juice WRLD is the smartest artist that's coming out nowadays in general. This nigga is cold as fuck. So he's co-signed Juice WRLD crazy on Godzilla.
Bro, yeah,
that's on Godzilla. Raw as fuck. But yeah, he popped out of the and then I want to talk about two aspects. Exactly. I want to talk about the song itself and the video because the video was what the fuck.
Bro, I was like, is that Juice WRLD?
No, nigga. First of all, the still picture, before you even, when you click on it, the still picture is Juice WRLD and Corday next to each other. So I'm like, okay, they recorded this before Juice WRLD died.
Obviously,
right? That's what I thought in my head. I clicked on it. No, it's Corday the whole time. But he like does shit. Like one time he drank at a water fountain, popped his head back up, and now it's Juice WRLD's face on Corday's body.
Yeah, they changed like the look of his face. Like
so it's like it's CGI, 100%. But
because you're like, damn, is that?
Nigga, it looked just like him, bro.
I swear to God,
it threw, and then not only that, but every time he was portraying himself as Juice WRLD, the way that he was moving was how Juice WRLD moved.
Same shit, yeah.
It's like he studied that man and saw exactly how he moved. The same bounce to it, the same point and shit. Like, bro, it was so unique and so amazing that I've watched it 4 times today. I just found that track today. It is Sunday, June 25th. I've watched that 4 fucking times today. Literally, 4 times a day. And it was amazing every single time. It's a 5-minute video. Song's only 2 minutes. The rest of the video after the song comes off is the process of them making the song. And then thinking about, okay, Juice WRLD was talking to him, man, I ain't even tell you how I wanted to do this track yet. This is my envision. And they switched to like animation of like his envision of it. He's like, you know how I didn't get to do the double XL? Well, I wanted to do like a mock double XL. And I have a lightsaber, and I'm sad fucking up, killing niggas. You know, that gory, old school Eminem shit. Yeah, it was so cool. Resin, I highly suggest you listen to that. I know that you are a hater, but
I don't fuck with Juice WRLD like that, but I do fuck with
Corday's cold. And the way they bounced off, nigga, imagine if they would have made more music together. Bro. I almost wonder if they do have more music together, but it's still in that. The reason why it took so long for Corday to drop this, because you look at that video of them making the song, Corday is young as fuck. Yeah. His dreads ain't long, nothing. He said right when Juice WRLD died, or he had an interview shortly after Juice WRLD died, and he said, yeah, me and Juice WRLD got tracks together. Yeah, we've worked together multiple times, but I'm not going to drop those tracks because I'm not trying to profit off of his death.
Right.
I'm not trying to profit off of this man dying. Right. That's not what I want to do. So I'm going to drop it after all this dies down. I'm gonna drop it whenever the fuck, if I even drop it. He said, I don't even know if I'm going to drop it, but if I do, it's gonna be later.
Right.
Because
When
I'm not here to do that.
for the clout. I'm not
Exactly.
here for the clout. Just because I have
Exactly.
a song by the dude that can't make songs anymore.
Bro, we made a track just the other day where we go back to back. We can't drop that for a while until this track dies down, because the way they went back to back, we're gonna need to come harder than that. We're gonna need to go harder. I give credit where credit is due. They went nuts going back to back. Nuts. I'm talking, there's so many people that I think are the...
He said, we'll see.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry, the cameraman was working. What was I talking about? Poor day. I'm high as fuck, too. Who wrote this?
You know
Sorry.
yours truly.
Let's see if it pours out the back of the blunt. Hit it. Let's see.
Stop playing with me, bro.
It
Always.
do look like it is.
Always.
Either way,
Man. Hey, Resin.
everybody.
Hey, round of applause.
Round of applause.
Come on, bro. Hey, check my work anytime. On the podcast.
All right.
That's wild.
Damn, and then he left me hanging when I went to go do it. Bro, so people who saw the podcast or see the podcast and have watched previous episodes, they know how much I love Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is my favorite artist that has ever came out to do his thing. I watch his unreleased, I listen to all of his unreleased shit, his shit that he did release, his mainstream shit, his not so popping shit. All of it's amazing to me. He's my favorite artist ever. And when I heard that track, nigga, it's just so nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? Juice WRLD had unreleased music just dropped like a month ago.
Type shit.
But that was just different. The chemistry there is different. I share the same chemistry with you. I share the same chemistry with YB. Me and you got to make more music together so that I can share that chemistry with you. But that chemistry is just fucking amazing to see on camera. And that's why I want to keep doing more work with you, with YB, with Nova, so that we can recreate those moments our fucking selves, because it's going to mean even more to me. You know what I'm saying? But seeing that type of chemistry is amazing. It's amazing.
Hell yeah. Especially when you can pretty much vision what the other person's vision
Yeah.
before it's even laid out. Type shit.
I keep trying to pass this to the
You
left.
keep your rotation game is off.
Man, I haven't. Well, we didn't do a podcast last week, did we? No.
No.
Yeah, life's been taking us for a storm. Let me tell you. Should we explain why we're taking so long to come out with videos? We're usually every week.
Well, it's been like Father's Day and shit.
Yeah, Father's Day.
Holidays.
I had a loss in my family.
Lost, yeah, right. There's a whole bunch of shit.
Whole bunch of shit that's just. This is
Adds
just a
up.
bad time.
Right, yeah.
Last time we did this, we were ending our season. Our first season was the last time we started
Took a
getting
break.
sporadic. We took a long break.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But we were ending our season. That's why we took so long. This time, it's just life is sideswiping all of us at the same fucking time.
Uppercuts,
Resin
left
just
hooks,
started
right
his new
hands.
business. Nova had Father's Day and all these obligations that he has to do.
Type shit.
And me, all my shit.
Right.
We're figuring it out, and we're gonna get back to doing what the fuck we do best. And
That's
also,
right.
we gotta get back to going to the gym, because all of us are
I've been
slacking.
in the gym.
This nigga ain't been in the gym. He's lying. He's capping. Cap. Put a cap right here, right above him. Cap. He ain't been to the gym. He's been too busy. Every time I call him, he's like, "Yeah, I'm busy as fuck right now."
Type shit.
I've never called him and he's at the gym. You don't need a cap. If you ain't been in the gym, just say that. How many times you been in the gym this week? Last week?
At least 3 times.
He said that.
And then after that, I just work out at home.
Will you put Put it on something, though.
Put it on my daughter.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I believe it.
Because once you get to a point throughout your fitness journey, you'll have the progress that you want. And see, that's the funny thing, too, is that if you stop, you lose it.
Yeah,
Type shit.
100%.
So,
Quick.
I stopped for the last 2 weeks, and I see my gut coming back. And I did so much work to get my gut gone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, you do all that hard work to get something, and once you get it, you got to keep working hard to maintain
Hey,
it.
Jinx, nigga.
Jinx, you owe me a fucking soda.
Done.
You owe me
Hey,
a blunt.
this Jinx machine is out of order. Fuck it, I don't want to soda.
But Nova, what have you got going on behind the scenes of the podcast? that you think is going to better your future? I want to know. Just a random question for me. Something quick, a quick little answer. What you got going on? Even if it's a thought.
I mean, I always have thoughts because I always try to, you know.
Well, it's time to speak it into existence.
Yeah.
It's time right now on the
Say
pod.
right now.
What's going on right now?
I mean, more or less, it's really just learning the stocks. Once you learn
Stocks, investing,
investments.
a little bit of gambling. You still gambling as much as you was?
No, I don't gamble that much. Like, as far as sports betting, I cut that down. But
Well, NBA's done.
yeah, NBA is done. Football hasn't started.
But what about overseas?
Overseas, they shut down too. Like,
Damn,
seasons-
shut down?
Not shut down, but like
They
the
all stop
seasons-
around the same
Yeah,
time.
all stop around the same time. So,
okay,
but then they'll start picking back up
Because it's summer, you know. You think basketball's indoors. They want motherfuckers that are indoors. That's the time they want to start the season.
Type
You
shit
know
when
what
it's
I'm saying?
cold. and
Right
shit
when
like
it's
that.
starting to get cold, that's when the
That's
season
indoors.
starts picking up. That's why they have a summer league, and nobody watches it. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, do you watch the
shit,
summer
nah,
league?
I don't watch
I
it.
haven't caught one summer league game
But I
whatsoever.
do. I mean, here and there, I do watch it.
I watch
don't-
highlights. I saw
it ain't
highlights
shit,
from
right?
summer league, but I've never watched a game.
Type shit.
But yeah, that's what basketball is. Football, they don't give a fuck. They're in the winter season. That's another reason why NBA does that is because football is during
Yeah. It starts September.
Yeah.
Ends in fucking like.
so they're competing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
a competition.
But yeah, no, I just been, you know, once you learn some stocks, once you learn how to invest, that's the real
Yeah.
key to living life without having to.
And
worry
that's
about
really a learning thing. You have to learn that crazy, correct?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's not something you can pick up in a fucking day, in a week, in a month. You actually
No.
have to.
shit. You have to know your shit. You got to know when to get out. You got to know when it's gonna go up, when it's gonna go down. Cause
Do you have to
might see
research
some-
them companies yet? Have you done
Yeah,
that?
you have to
Research certain companies.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably should.
Yeah,
110%.
like
I know
Carvana,
people
for
that don't
instance.
do that though. They just fucking guess. They look at the numbers and how the numbers they did in the last 30 days or the last year, and then they go off of that to see where they should put their money. But you should really be looking up the business
Right.
itself.
and how it's going.
Yeah, and
that's-
use your best judgment on what you think. Do you
bro.
think that this is gonna pick the fuck up more than what it was?
Exactly.
Just seeing their product?
And that's kind of what happened, for example, like with Carvana. Carvana was going out of business because they were buying too many cars,
Yep.
this, that, and the third. And so now they got money and they're getting back into business. So it dropped down to like $3, but now it's at like almost 30.
Holy shit.
So you know what I'm saying? Well, it almost got to 30, but then it dropped down. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. So
It's
and
sporadic right
that
now.
was within.
Did you put money on Carvana?
Yeah, I had money on Carvana. So
That scares me for you. Only because I heard that they was out of business for one, and that they needed certain licensing and never got it.
yeah, now they do.
They do have it now.
Yeah, they're
That's
back in
news to me.
business.
That's
Yeah,
news
that's
to
why
me.
I just said if he was really listening.
My
I
fault.
said it just dropped down from 3. Now it's up to like 23, 24, just because that.
And when you say 3 to 24, it was $3 a stock, and now it's
Yeah.
24 a stock. That's decent. When
Right.
did you buy it when it was 3?
No, not when it was 3. I didn't catch it when it was that low, but
Yeah.
right around like 12, because I do options. Options is different than stocks, so
Yeah.
it's a lot to get into. But as far as just buying a share into something,
Yeah.
the price was $3, but I got in when it was about $12.
I think we all could benefit from having a guest that actually knows what the fuck this is.
As far
Not
as-
only us, but the fans too.
Yeah.
Somebody who knows stocks. Because that's where
I
all,
mean,
look,
Nova knows stocks.
to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
But
Not-
wouldn't you want to know a lot more?
Oh hell yeah!
So if
There's
we
still
get a
lot
guest
to
that know,
be-
yeah,
there's
Oh,
a lot
okay.
to be.
that shit.
involved.
I mean, there's people that have been doing it for 10 years that don't know
Yeah.
shit.
It's all about
You know?
graphs and shit, especially with the way the economy and shit is
Yeah.
now. Like it's changed. Like
Every
people-
fucking day, this shit's fucking
it's
sporadic.
nuts. Yeah, it's been getting nuts. Even the people that were like investing for a long time are saying like
That's what I'm
these
saying.
times right now
It's
have been
different.
crazy,
Mm-hmm.
like nuts.
Resin, what is
hear that.
other than your business? No, I guess that is what the fuck you've been doing to better your situation recently. Is just your business, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
obviously the podcast and our music and all
yeah.
that work and every, you know, but you
Yeah.
have started your side business. That's dope.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. I've been just focusing on mental health shit, bro. People need to really open their eyes and see that mental health is a very important fucking thing,
Right.
especially when it comes to doing daily life. If your mental health ain't right, you're not gonna grind. You're not gonna go crazy. You're not gonna fucking figure shit out like you need to. So getting your mental health right is a great step into bettering your future. That's what I've been doing. I've been focusing on mental health and finding ways to create happiness when happiness ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
And and after that, I'll find the steps I need to take to move forward. And like y'all have stocks, y'all have your side business. I needed to focus on my mental health first, and now I'm gonna move up to the next step. But obviously, I got the podcast cracking. I got my music just starting back up, and I've been writing crazy ever since that day that we recorded. I've wrote 3 songs, and that was Wednesday that we recorded, and it is Sunday now.
All right, 4 days.
4 days. I've wrote 3 tracks. 3 tracks that I'm ready to go to the studio for.
Type shit.
You know. So
I still haven't wrote one since that one I haven't.
Round of applause for that.
Round of applause.
Because that says a lot, about your mental health. And I know for the longest you even asking me, for some help because you weren't able to write due to your mental health.
Yeah.
But
that's why I asked you to write me that track. Because I mentally I was not capable of sitting there and thinking of a song that wasn't about me offing myself or me struggling so hard and me, you know what I'm saying? I could not physically come up with a track.
Right.
And that's why I hit up Resin like, yo, I need your help. I need a track that's cold as fuck, that's I can play in the club, I can tee up a crowd with, because I'm tired of writing this shit. Resin gave me something, and it got me there. But now bro, I'm writing tracks myself. I'm back, nigga.
Yeah, so like the reason why I brought that up is because I wanted to say I'm a big advocate, for hard work. And I feel like you really shouldn't go out there, just trying to search for happiness, all right? Because that's why they call it the pursuit. You ain't gonna get it. But there is a way you can through hard work. Me and you, we sat down, we made the 3 tracks. And when you do hard work, you become proud. And by an extension, you become happy.
Right.
You were proud of yourself that you did those 3, the 3 with me. Mm-hmm. You were so, motivated and happy from that. You went, you did the other 3.
Yeah.
So I feel like, it's just all about putting in work, whether it's the gym or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever is, to you. You do the work, and when you finish, you'll be proud of yourself. And then you'll be happy because you're proud of yourself.
100%.
So
usually when I'm proud of myself over something that I've just done, it only extends to that night or the next day. But I'm telling you, it's been 4 days. Every single day I touch up a song or I write a song. Every single day since we recorded.
That's fucking
because
what's
I'm
up.
overly proud of myself, and I'm like, yeah, I'm finally getting back on that horse. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
No matter how long it takes, keep grinding. You will get there. Clear your mind of any toxicity. Keep on pushing. But
Keep it push.
But I think this is a perfect time for a commercial break. This episode is sponsored by Tarzan Exotics. Tarzan Exotics has snakes, spiders, geckos, turtles, whatever exotic pet you may be looking for. Hit them up. They will get you right every single time. You can email them at tarzan1exotics@gmail.com. Again, that is tarzans1exotics@gmail.com. Or you can text them at 630-930-0893.
Tell them one more time.
Again, 630-930-0893. And you can hit them up on Instagram, Tarzans_exotic1.
Make sure to get that S.
Yes.
Back at it. Just to start it off, though, we're going to go a little bit rewind to the NBA.
Before I started talking about my shit.
All types of shit. But the NBA, they've been making some crazy-ass moves in this offseason.
Bro, I've been hearing about that
What kind of
shit.
moves?
The one that I heard about was the Chris Paul Golden State.
Bro, so Chris Paul actually got traded to the Wizards.
Mm.
And then got traded to the Warriors.
He didn't even get to play for the Wizards.
No, it was like literally like back-to-back.
Could you imagine getting traded to a team, you get a call like, yo, you're going to be in Washington from now on. Okay? And then they're like, hey, by the way, we just traded you, though.
Right.
You finna go to San Diego.
You was just,
where is it?
ahead to trade.
Golden State.
Golden State.
Is where?
It's
San Diego.
It's definitely in California. But I
San
don't
Diego.
know
Golden
whatever
State is the name of the
team. But it definitely has the bridge. Golden State Bridge. That's what you were saying.
San Diego.
But either way, fuck it. So Chris Paul is now on there, which is better. I would say I would rather be on the Warriors than the Wizards.
You have a chance of winning.
Yeah, you have Curry on your fucking team, bro.
100%.
Stephen Curry.
I don't know how that dynamic's gonna work.
Bro, bro.
2 point guards.
No. That's gonna be great.
You think
because
so?
now Steph Curry can be a shooting guard.
Where's Clay though?
Clay, shooting guard.
So you would have Steph and Clay being shooting guards. So who's gonna sit on the bench?
Jordan Poole's not there no more.
So put Klay Thompson in the small forward position.
Yeah, you can have him, and then you still have Draymond Green, center or small forward.
Okay, so I like
that. Looney.
So Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Looney. That's your starting five. That's actually pretty decent. That's decent.
I would say.
I don't think Chris Paul has it no more. Bro, but I think he lost a lot of motivation.
His assist.
Oh, yeah.
And then that might help out.
Because his motivation.
He's been on the Suns for
He's been on a non-winning team. You know, Devin Booker can only do so much. Ayton is not doing a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be the biggest center to come in a long time.
They just got Bradley Beal.
Who did?
The Suns.
Really?
Yes, bro.
I don't know how that dynamic's gonna work.
Bro.
Well, I guess to get yeah, okay.
Beal?
So he came from Washington.
Oh my God, yeah, he was a Wizard. That man's gonna be. It's gonna
He's
be
a
deadly.
beast.
It's gonna be deadly.
He is a beast. He's an underrated beast too.
Bro. Yeah,
like under the radar.
He was a leading scorer, I think, last year. Just
he didn't mean to. Yeah, niggas don't even know. I haven't heard Bradley Beal's fucking name.
And
I don't know how long.
You really don't.
Was he on the Trailblazers?
Nah.
No. Who? What? He was always on the Wizards.
I think he
with
was
with John Wall.
John Wall. Yeah.
John Wall and Beal. Yeah.
So then you also got Porzingis. He used to be on the Wizards. Then he went to Dallas. Oh no, he was at Dallas. Then went to the Wizards. One way or the other.
Dallas Wizards. I think.
Now he is on the Celtics.
Whoa.
He is now on the Celtics with your boy Tatum, your boy
Jaylen Brown,
and you would think Marcus Smart, right?
Yeah, but he just got traded for some draft picks. I heard
he's going to the Grizzlies with Ja. He's going to the Grizzlies with your boy. What's his name? Don't tell me. Bane. Oh my God, bro!
Okay,
it's gonna be deadly. This season. It's finna be something.
These trades are something, and they're not done. So niggas got to keep that in mind. They're not fucking done.
No.
You know the Lakers are gonna get some superstar over there this year, because they always do. And LeBron didn't say he was retiring yet.
Oh no,
did he?
He's not going to.
No, he wants to play. He wants to play a year with his son, at least 1 year with his son on the same team. So they're trying to get that draft pick. Yeah, and I think they will.
I think
100%.
he has one more year before he can get drafted.
I believe it's next year, not this season's draft, but the next season's draft. He can get his son, LeBron James Jr.
But they also,
this man is just sitting here quietly because he don't know sports. You really need to start just tuning in a little.
Just a tad bit.
You used to play 2K. You used to play 2K with me back in the day. You remember? I remember one time we were playing 2K, right? We were playing my league. So I had my team. We drafted for it. He had his team. He drafted for it. And our old dude, Steffo, had a team he drafted for it. And we were playing, right? It was me and him in the fucking finals, nigga. In the finals. I whooped his ass and he quit right before the end of it, so it didn't count. And I'm like, God, nigga, we just play. All right, fucking simulate it, because I'm not going to sit here and play another game with you, nigga, you know?
Yeah.
He simulated it and he won the finals. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I was blue. I promise you, I've never ever wanted to fight somebody over a game. Well, except for with you. But when I'll talk about it in a second. But with Resin doing that, I promise you, I wanted to fucking grab him. Like, motherfucker, hell no, you better let me win next season. I was on it. But no, I wanted to fight you when we would bet on UFC. When we would bet $10, $20, oh, I bet I'll beat you. I don't know why, but you got me so hyped that I wanted to fucking. I'm like, bro, if we're ever gonna throw down, it's now. You know, I'm like, if we're ever gonna fucking get it cracking, motherfuckers, right now. Like, I wanted to fight you more then than I wanted to fight you when you wanted to fight me at the basketball court that one day. You know what I'm saying? We've only had a couple occasions where we've been at it, but we're both hotheads. But we're both hotheads that think about everything before we do it. So we always never got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was mad about a foul that I called, and he was like, it wasn't no foul, or vice versa.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, either I thought it was a foul, and you were like, that wasn't no foul. We got into it.
Type shit.
Who calls fouls? Street ball.
I think that's what your argument was. I think it was. And it got into a heated discussion, I'd say.
But for what, right? Who calls fouls on street ball?
Everybody at that court.
Like,
But you're right. You're right. Either way, that's some crazy trades that are happening, nigga.
Bro, yes, bro.
Fuck me.
Oh, but they did change something in the rule too, and LeBron might become an owner of.
Oh yeah, I saw that they changed that rule last year, but he's about to take advantage of that rule.
And now he
So
can
now
play still.
players can be owners of a team and still play. Yep, and he's definitely gonna get the Lakers.
I don't know.
You think he's gonna?
They're probably thinking about Charlotte. They're thinking about a couple teams. I know
Charlotte
Michael
Jordan just sold his shares, and now who is it that owns it?
I couldn't even tell you. I just know Michael Jordan.
I know it's a
What's
big
his
name,
name?
so I have to look it up and name drop it on the podcast. Hornets new owner. I like how he has the TV and shit, but
You said you was gonna look it up.
yeah, I did. I don't know. I know it was a big name though. J. Cole. Fuck, I'm tweaking. J. Cole bought a percentage of the Charlotte Hornets. Type in J. Cole Charlotte Hornets. Yeah.
He did. I did see a picture.
Yep. He bought some of Michael Jordan's stakes. Becomes part owner of the Charlotte Hornets. Good for him. He's a basketball nut too, bro.
Yeah, he played.
He's cold.
He was a pro.
He was a pro in
I ain't never
overseas
heard of
league.
that team.
Charlotte Hornets. That's where who played there? I know he hasn't heard of simple teams.
So I'm saying, no, it's probably a real cheap ass team.
Well, they just don't win as much. They haven't won in a
You
while.
can see how much Michael Jordan just sold his shares for.
Yeah. Let's think about who's been on the Hornets. Wasn't Carmelo Anthony? Didn't he start out on the Hornets?
I do not know, but I do know that your boy LaMelo Ball.
Or was that the Nuggets? No, he was on the Nuggets, 100%.
He was definitely on the Nuggets.
Yeah. Charlotte Hornets. Anthony Davis was on the Charlotte Hornets. No. Gee, that's the Pelicans. Jesus
Pelicans,
Christ.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I don't even
that's
think
insane.
Anthony Davis was on the. Oh yeah, no. AD was not on the Pelicans.
It was like 180 million.
Let's see. Nobody important. Kemba Walker.
Oh no, it says 3 billion.
I knew it was something like 3. But I was like,
Yeah. Muggsy Bogues was on the Hornets. He was the shortest basketball player ever. Alonzo Mourning, Glenn Rice, Larry Johnson. A bunch of non-star players was on there. Al Jefferson. Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing this in like the old NBA
Yeah,
Street.
nigga. I'm surprised you don't know it. Michael Jordan owns a team, and that was it. That was the
I don't
team.
keep up with basketball whatsoever.
But he just sold his stakes, which was a smart move
was
for
the
him.
Pelicans.
Pelicans
Just
is
wanted to
what?
make sure. Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he was 100%. Yeah. Yeah, dude, crazy shit going on in the fucking world, yo. These last couple days, last couple weeks have been nuts. This guy went to a Blink 182 concert while his dad was dying in a submarine. PlayStation came out with a new game called Deep Sea Diver.
Oh my god.
I let me chill. No, submarine went to go down to see the Titanic.
Right.
This guy built a submarine and was giving people tours for $250,000 a ticket. Yeah. And they had a couple people hop on. You know, some Saudi Arabians, some billionaires. They decided to go see the Titanic for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And some people didn't go. There were some millionaires that didn't. You know, that just randomly was like, yeah, never mind, I ain't going. Even though the owner was thirsty. Look, I'll drop it down $200,000 for you, $50,000 a ticket last minute. You guys want to come on? And they still was no. Thank God they did because they finally got down to the point where they needed to come down to, and something blew up in the engine, disintegrated everybody in that submarine, disintegrated them.
So, because I know there's a couple stories out there, but it wasn't. What happened was the pressure. So, have you ever seen those videos like where they take a Pepsi can and they heat it up, and then they take it in cold water and it just.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to
No,
the
it was a
submarine.
combustion. Something blew up. I've read a lot about it. Something blew up and it disintegrated them.
The actual thing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, but if it just crushed,
Bro. Yeah.
the bodies would still be there. There was no bodies recovered. They said that they all disintegrated when it blew
That's
up.
probably what blew up the engine. Was
Bro.
that?
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
telling you,
100%. Yeah.
The pressure. The
Well,
water pressure
that
is so
same
strong.
submarine has been down there before on successful missions.
I don't remember exactly what it said. I don't think it made it all the way. I don't think they actually.
No, it said that they did it like I think like 26, 25 times.
Yeah, they did it. But a lot of them haven't seen the Titanic itself because it's so hard to find it underwater when it's that dark. You know what I'm saying? Either way, these people pay $250,000 a ticket, and
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It just fucking. That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, but it takes 3 hours to get down there. Did you guys know that? They don't have anything to submerge them. It's just weights that are making them drop. It's just weights. And then to go back up, it's one button. You press the button, it drops the weights, and you
then just float up.
barely float up. That's what happens.
And
They started freaking out because they were supposed to come up before sundown, and they weren't up yet.
You had no way to get
So
out.
they started letting know everybody's family, look, they haven't came up yet. They were supposed to come up. Maybe they started looking at some shit and stay down there, but they were supposed to come up by now. One of the dude's kids was like, I'm gonna go to a Blink 182 concert. It's nothing. Not a guy. And now he's getting a bunch of hate for it because it was actually something. Yeah. They never came up. They went down. They could not find the goddamn wreck because it's dark as fuck down there.
Right.
Dark as shit. They were 500 yards away from the Titanic. 500 yards. Smoked 5 people, I believe.
Yeah, there's 5 people.
Crazy.
But
No.
there's a lot of stories.
Here's some
behind it.
stories.
A lot of people are saying this is a cover up so
Yeah,
they can
eliminate
get
some.
away with other shit behind her.
Eliminate people. And I heard there was one person.
You said
that
this
they
was
were
an
trying to-
assassination attempt, you think?
There was one person that they were trying to get rid of. Is what a conspiracy theorist or
Yeah.
people have been saying.
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of them. I
that,
didn't see this
you
one.
know, some people have to be casualties to the real problem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying this one guy, his Pakistani, the one Pakistani on there,
billionaire.
gone. But that's just what
Even-
people say. You know?
yeah.
I don't know.
Regardless, if it was an assassination attempt, fuck me, it worked.
Whatever.
It
happened.
worked. Agent 47 with the hit, so duck, my fault. That's one of Resin's bars in one of our new songs.
Yeah.
Sorry. Either way,
Smoke.
that would have been some hitman shit if it was for real an assassination attempt. What mind boggles me about this whole thing is that the controller because they only had that one. When you think of a submarine, what do you think of?
Fucking.
Like inside of a submarine, what do you see when you think of
I
that?
wouldn't even know what to tell you because I've never even thought of it. I just know
You
it looks like
you
a
don't
little
remember
fucking bubble.
you don't remember seeing like pictures of inside of a submarine in history class, like a bunch of screens, fucking control boards, none.
No, I mean that's what you would think of.
Exactly.
Like, as far
They
as,
had
like, it's like a little
they
fucking
had just a
bubble.
space to lay down and to sit in,
Yeah.
2 windows,
Yeah,
and
it's-
one
yeah.
button to let go of the lid. To move this fucking thing, they had a Logitech. I don't even want to say Logitech. It's a bootleg PlayStation controller.
Like, you keep saying
It's the
PlayStation,
exoskeleton of a PlayStation controller. It's the PlayStation controller.
Okay, but it has Xbox buttons.
Exactly. Thank you.
So
It's a Logitech. Go ahead, look at. It's like that, but it had big ass cone.
top, yeah,
Yeah.
joystick.
Joysticks. That's what it's called. Thank you. I think it was a new attachment or something. It looked ridiculous, and that's what they were using to control it. Can you imagine if the captain of the ship is using a fucking controller to move around? That's nuts to me.
Well, he probably had some weird ass attachment. On
He
it.
just had the cone fucking joysticks. They showed pictures of him holding it.
I know. I'm saying he probably had some weird
Yeah,
attachment.
I don't see it on here. I haven't seen it whenever I looked
It's
it up
the
either.
same one, except it just doesn't have them cones.
Yeah. They said that you can
It's more like an Xbox controller
They-
to me.
just the buttons.
Nah, I mean, now,
And the D-pad is Xbox, definitely.
so It's both at the end of the
It's
day.
both.
It's a Logitech.
They said we ain't getting sued from either of these
Right,
niggas.
hey, we gonna combine them so they can't say we're PlayStation, they can't say we're Xbox. We are Logitech.
Hell yeah, we are Logitech. Yeah.
What you talking about?
Oh shit. But yeah, crazy shit's been happening in the world, y'all. What's even crazier is that we keep coming again and again and again and again and again. Every single week, giving y'all the
Yes,
best
sir.
podcast in the
You
world
already
from
know.
now until the end of time. This is episode what?
45.
40 motherfucking 5. We out
Oh,
here.
man.
My name is
45.
MJP Lovo Gang. LOVOGANG. And to my left, we got.
Resident himself.
And then to my right, we got.
You already know. Legendary Nova.
And comment below when you want him to hit the studio. And these bitches right here, fire as fuck. If you want to
Yeah,
get
low-key.
these right now, hit the link in the bio. You can click that link, buy these in bulk, and live like us. This thing is fucking amazing. I'm literally gonna cut off
Yeah.
Red Bull and get
Comes
these.
with a bunch of different flavors
You
too.
can only get them in that link below. That's the only way you can get them. Hit that link below. These are not in stores. These are not nowhere you
Nope.
can find them except for
Exclusively.
that link.
XS.
Thank y'all so much. Peace out.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Put the Weed in the Bag podcast. Thank you for all your support in the night.